Coming up on Oily Trash Movies. Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say a better career than me. I mean, she's more busy. But then I got good roles under my belt. I mean, they're fair.
You're supposed to be saying mean things about Sarah French, not ruminating over your career, the shambles of your career, Bubble. Well, I wanted to say, well, and we're live, and like that this would be really funny, but honestly, now I'm just sad.
I hate that she's 40 and she looks like that. So we'll say that one, and then we'll say...
Alright, and we're live. Hello, and welcome to Oily Trash Movies. This is the only podcast where two people watch bad movies and then say unfunny things about them for 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know. We're here every week. We're your hosts. I'm Daddy WarBux.
Hi, everyone, and I'm Bublegum Barbie.
And we got a great episode today. We're so excited. We've got this super cool movie called Alien Invasion. It just looks like it is going to be a blast. But before we get into that, last week we watched... Oh, wait, I remember now. Last week we watched a very special film, That's a Wrap.
Oh, yes, Sarah French. That's a Wrap. I think it's a good slasher film. The more I thought about it, the more I liked it. I think it's really good. It's my top tier right now. It's my number one with this year's films that we have watched.
This is also a movie that I have thought about last week, and there are definitely things I liked, definitely things I didn't like. I feel like the more you think about it, the less sense it makes, especially with the villain and her motivations. I was thinking about the monologues they were giving at the end, and it almost seemed like it was like trying to make some sort of point, but it just sort of floundered. They seemed like they sort of gave up halfway through. The third act was a bit muddled, but for a slasher, if that's your genre, this has got tons of cool kills, tons of memorable moments, tons of just fun. There's just fun stuff going on, fun music, fun kills. I'm satisfied. My score was 4 WarBux, and I'm sticking with it.
So that's a wrap. I think the second half was really strong, which is why it wasn't an oily trash rating for me. The first half and the third half was kind of boring somewhat. You know, it took a while to be there, but yeah, I think it's a good slasher. It's fun. It's interesting. It has its own little weird ideas. So if you're into slashers, I recommend watching this. And that's it. That's all I have to say about this.
Yeah, and of course, it's got number one Oily Trash Movies, big time fan, and also arch nemesis Sarah French in it. So we support it 100%. Can't wait to see more from her. This was actually her first, she and the writers and the director, I believe, founded a independent studio, and this is their first picture. So I'll definitely be looking forward to more from the Sarah French team. And this week we've got Alien Invasion. Bubba, what do we know about this?
Oh man, this looks really bad.
Yeah.
So Alien Invasion, it is 1 hour and 13 minutes long. It is a horror sci-fi film, and the director is Fred Fearley and Craig McLear. It follows a group of friends who find a large egg, but little did they know that it contained an unwelcome predator. Now they must stop it from reaching civilization.
Just like the 1988 classic Predator starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm sure this is going to be every bit as compelling as that film.
Let's hope.
I'm kind of excited. This looks pretty terrible, but like that's our bread and butter, you know?
Oh my god, guess what?
What?
This is going to be our first Alien movie of this year, 2024. I'm very excited going in, so I'm expecting a lot. You and I really enjoyed Kids vs. Aliens. Did we do a serious review?
Yeah, I think it was a serious review.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, it was a very good movie. And also, what was the other film that we saw that had really good aliens last year? What was it called?
No one will save you.
No one will save you. Yeah, the ending was weird. It was too Art Deco for my liking, but the aliens were really good.
Very Art Deco. Well, somehow I don't suspect this alien invasion is going to have an Art Deco ending,
Yeah.
but we could be wrong. Shall we get into this?
Yeah, let's go. Why can't I? Is there sound right now?
I don't hear anything, no.
Okay. It says tense orchestra music. I can't hear that.
Yeah, it's coming in.
Okay. Oh yeah,
No,
I hear it.
it's super low right now.
Yeah, it's like going, right? Like spacey.
Yeah. Ooh, is this the stars? This almost looks like glitter or something, like gravel almost.
This is how space looks like,
Maybe.
War. This is how many stars are in the sky.
Is it?
Have you not seen a photograph of like the universes? It's insane how many stars are out there.
Can they photograph the universe? That seems impossible.
No. Well, look, there's a universe right over there on the far right corner, right there. Bam.
Oh wow, man! I guess this is real. This is my galaxy. Oh my god. You can't hear this?
No.
Oh jeez.
God dang it.
You were like, I can hear something.
Yeah, I thought it was, but it might have just been an airplane passing.
Let's blow shit up. That was terrible. Cut it.
No, I'm gonna keep it. Whoa! Look at our
we
stars.
lost our conversation. Too bad I already know that this is a real universe picture, and I can't be fooled.
Oh, now I hear the universe, the spacey sci-fi orchestra, tense orchestra music. Is what the subtitle said.
You were listening to just the blood pumping in your ears.
No, I was actually listening to an airplane passing through. It was hilarious.
Like, yeah, I hear the shitty techno. Oh, that's just my downstairs neighbor. Man, this is some low budget movie we're watching right now.
Party!
They have way less cups at this house party than they did at the cast party.
Yeah, the rat party. They had like 210,000 cups. This looks like more of a house party than the rat party in the rat party.
Well, people look like they're having fun, and there's music playing.
Is this a British indie film?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh my god, is this Manfish?
So are these college students? Is that what's...
I feel like they're like the age of Sarah French.
How old are they supposed to be that they're doing truth or dare drinking games and jumping into the swimming pool?
I don't know. I mean, if they're supposed to be high schoolers, then I really don't believe that they're high schoolers because they look old, like all of them.
Man, look at that crazy shadow in this nighttime scene.
There's the birds at night just chirping away at like midnight. The gleaming moon on the lens of how night it is.
Yeah, the moon flare. Just turn the contrast down to -100 and put some crickets in. That echo's brutal.
It's very brutal. It's like our audio amateur recording. They sound like us.
Yeah, we're watching true oily trash movie right now.
Yeah. Those balls are cool. I want some of those. I love how these balls were part of the budget. They're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you got to write it off on their taxes.
Yeah, they got to write it off on their taxes for sure.
He's peeing on the alien crashed spaceship right now.
I like how the camera guy like panned down just to make sure that the ass shot was there.
I feel like they knew they had a front load this with at least some girls in bikinis. I have a feeling we're in for a downhill ride.
I like how they were all taking shots and had so much alcohol and everyone is sober.
It's a good continuity error. Yeah, there'd be at least one of those kids would have drowned by now.
Or fallen. The guy who took a piss would be on the floor.
They have to walk really slow. They have such a small area to shoot that they had to take really tiny steps.
They only had one light, and it was that really bright one.
They went to the Home Depot and got a floodlight. This light was stolen from a construction site. That's how low budget this is.
This light was stolen from the alien extraterrestrial extra. No, cut that. That wasn't funny.
That was a good one. Bubble. You know, it's been a long time since You know, our comedy's been coming so good. It's been a long time since we've left anything unfunny. Why did they have why did they have to squeeze the door instead of just opening it? Oh my god. A paper mache egg.
Ooh, it looks pretty. It's like foil.
I don't like the directorial decision here to have all of your actors whisper when you already have really bad mic setups. None of this makes any sense. Oh shit. I feel like if I was walking home and somebody slammed my front door shut, I'd feel like I heard that.
Especially with a quick snap of the silver latch. Oh god, this is gonna be like spare parts, isn't it?
I don't know what this movie's going for. He's coming back home, it's like, what, my alien egg is disturbed?
I don't like this. So the way I would fix this is I would add this dialogue in his death when he's being killed by the aliens and he's telling the quote-unquote teens who invaded his home. Oh my god, is it gonna eat him now?
It's got to, right?
Yeah, I would do like a chompy. Oh.
Have his legs sticking out?
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at that fucking hand.
It's pretty good.
That thing's humongous.
Yeah, it just became a human-size alien. Oh my god, is this gonna be like Jeepers Creepers, the fourth one, where they're just trapped in the mansion?
That's what this is looking like. People trapped in a house.
Oh, that's cool practical effects.
Yeah, this thing looks cool. This is almost like a complete xenomorph here.
Aw, they don't have any gore. Just sprinkled some blood. You know, they had a blood budget.
They did. It looks like he nicked his stomach shaving. This woman's watching from the corner crying as a man is disemboweled by an alien.
She dropped her phone and didn't make a sound.
This is pretty rough.
Man, I should go get my beer. Start drinking.
Rest in peace, man.
Do you know that, like, saying where there's a character who has less screen time but most memorable? I think it's this dude. This movie makes no sense. Like, the script is all over the place. Like, how would these women know what's going on?
This is all over the place.
Yeah.
What thing? Shit, there's no signal. You just said
And then they're calling their friends outside of the mansion.
Neighbor?
They're like, yeah, there's a dead guy in here.
Yeah, and then now there's no signal. They've been able to call each other
What do we
from the pool to the house, and now they can't. Must have been the alien.
She'd be like, hey, can you come break a window here? Or we're like locked in something dangerous. Oh shit, what was that? Is that the alien? I don't know why she suddenly has a tracking device on her phone for the thing.
I thought there was no service. Oh no,
Well,
did she
I
drown?
guess this guy held his breath long enough that the alien left.
Oh my gosh, they did the Predator.
Yeah, this thing is a xenomorph. This is as blatant ripoff of Alien as I've ever seen.
Yeah, they better not copyright us, because then we could be like, you stole the Predator. Lucky we don't report you to the United States, UK. Okay, I'm gonna cut that, because that's probably too.
Yeah, you know what? We're calling out the United Kingdom for stealing an original American film.
Oh gosh, this movie is terrible. I mean, all the actors are trying.
Really, I don't even think the actors are the worst part of this movie. I think it's just terrible writing. The script is awful.
We're so confused.
This is so dumb. They're in this old-ass mansion that's in lockdown and they can't get out. Do you think they're gonna have the scene where something drips on one of their shoulder and then they touch it and then look at the goop on their fingertips and then look up and it reveals the aliens
They
up there?
kind of had that with the pool guy for like a millisecond. So they already did it.
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah.
That whole scene sucks. She went into the closet, stood there, didn't see the alien enter, exited the closet, and the alien's suddenly behind her, and then it kills her. And then it doesn't kill her, it throws her on the ground, and then she's stunned, wakes up, sees the alien, screams, and then it gets dragged off screen. What a terrible sequence of events. Man, imagine the tension you could have. You could just rip something off of Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. She's in the closet, looking out through that light, you see the alien walk past. Maybe you just see its feet and it's got weird clicky claws on it. And she's, holds your breath, and then it stops. It's looking around. Like, you could do anything. Like, you're inside. Like, I can see that those window latches, you just gotta turn those things.
Really, the house is so old, you could just throw whatever furniture on it and break the window, like...
She looks at her phone and it says, this way. Does your phone have a GPS for the house you're trapped in?
I like how they could hear Phoenix running through the house because the house is so old, but yet they can't hear the alien.
Well, these guys should have been taking chairs and, like, smashing them. And then equipping yourself with wooden clubs to fight this thing off. There's still 4 or 5 people in this house and 1 alien. Yeah. Just have a sound effect of someone screaming. That's our kill. Ooh, okay.
Weird, but alright.
This is happening literally right in front of you?
You know what this movie needs? It needs... What was that movie Down Below? What was it called? Deep Below?
Super Deep?
Super Deep. When she throws a bucket of water and she's soaking, that's what it needed. Because one of the females knows that the weakness is water, so why don't they go to the kitchen and get buckets of water?
I just can't believe how much this thing looks like the H.R. Geiger interpretation. The costume, the shape of the head is also way shorter than it is when it's a CGI monster.
And then they continue whispering, like, I can't hear you. Like, there's not even a proper boom on this set. Oh my god, now they finally...
The window malfunctioned.
Oh my, now they have an exit.
She just walked up to the window and it opened.
What is this? Are we going to the church? Okay, new location.
This is the dad's church.
Okay, I'm into it.
Got a bunch of tea lights.
Yeah, got the holy water. Oh shit.
Hey, this is the second movie this year that's had holy water.
That's what's gonna kill the alien. She's gonna dump it on herself, and then the alien is gonna touch her, and she's gonna melt. Oh my god. Do you remember how the mad scientist... Remember when the scientist was like, don't let them have her or he or whatever?
Yeah, he's talking about the priest.
Yeah, like the church, the Catholic Church.
No, I think this is a front. He's going to be a secret military agent. I don't know. This is just terrible. I'm just trying to think of interesting things that might happen.
We can't do that. Why not? Why not? How are we going to explain to the police that we broke into my neighbor's house, set an animal free, and watched our friends get killed, and now we're just hiding in a church, drinking tea?
I mean, yeah. It happens. Like, dogs do that.
Yeah, like, you got attacked by a monster, and you called the police at your first chance. It seems like an absolutely reasonable legal thing to do. The neighbor's dead, so the neighbor's not going to be pressing charges on you. And you're trying to save lives.
Also, the fact that she said that there was an animal, right? So the police would believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they would go in and do their work.
And there's 3 dead teenagers anyway. It's not like the cops aren't going to find out about this sometime pretty soon.
I gotta check who the writer is so that we could stay away from this writer.
So we never accidentally watch one of his movies again.
Yeah, Craig McLear. Wait, hold on. How did they find this found footage here? I missed it.
Oh, this is on his cell phone. This is the video diaries from his cell phone.
Oh, how did he prop it up in the corner of the room like that?
Why does his video diaries have multiple angles?
Yeah. Well, I believe it. That could be his PC, and then he'll have found footage in his laptop, and then he'll have footage in his Roomba. He'll be sitting on the toilet, giving a monologue of the alien, and the Roomba is just chilling in there, watching him take a shit.
No, it's the alien. It's like beaming it back up to the alien spaceship.
I like the budget of him being a scientist. That they have that microscope and then some like
unanimous
Petri
agreement.
Yeah,
dishes.
petri dishes.
And that's it. That's how you know he's a scientist. A couple of the petri dishes were full of Jello too.
Yeah, that was cool. I like how the redhead was listening to the monologue and then she was falling asleep. Oh man, I was really hoping he was like a secret agent, became like Men in Black. You know? I guess not. I guess he's just a boring priest.
That would have been kind of interesting. Like he lifts up the organ lid and there's like shotguns underneath and he starts handing them out.
Oh my god, I could one up you. He like has freaking laser guns everywhere. Like those candles, you know? Like the cross up there is a laser gun.
And it shoots out holy water, which is our main bad guy's weakness.
Jesus' eyes like beam red light and like have
my God.
lasers with holy water in it. Oh my gosh.
Is this guy gonna pray at the alien?
He's gonna baptize the alien. Oh, that would be sick.
Dude, that would kill the alien.
I
too.
know, it would be sick.
If it dissolves in water.
Like he starts praying at him, how preachers are like, in the name of Jesus. Then he has that wand, you know, that the Catholic Church has with holy water, and he's just praying at it. He's like, you shall not pass. He is. Look, he has that thing with holy water. He's doing it in the name of Jesus. Oh man.
Wait, no, he's just,
Oh, it's a
it's
candle.
just a candelabra, and he's using it as a brass knuckles. This is insane. He's a former boxer. He's boxing the alien.
He needed two though. He needed two of those gold brasses.
Yeah. And he's fucking duking it out with this thing. He fucking just kneed it in the balls.
Damn. You know what he needs? A cross and then a dagger to the heart.
He needs the cross from Candyland.
Oh yeah, the stabber, the dagger. Oh my gosh, and then he dips it with
Oh,
holy
shit.
water. Hell yeah. He saw the alien was all wiping the blood off of his face from all the jabs he was getting from the
This
father.
costume looks like an alien prop costume that was purchased on Wish. Why don't you go give some backup? Like, obviously this thing's not invincible.
The one practical effect.
There's salt in holy water, and he oversalts his holy water? What?
What? Is that the secret of holy water? So, nobody called the cops?
Guess not. I feel like a cop with a gun could kill that alien pretty quickly if a few jabs almost had it killed. He just has a scratch on his face. What's even wrong with him? Dude, this is so bad.
I know, this is terrible. I mean,
Ugh.
the actors are trying. Like, they tried so hard to do a job.
Yeah, the actors are I think, the best part of this. They're the strongest part, which is crazy because normally in these indie budgets you have really bad actors.
Yeah. Oh, the redhead is gonna be dragged.
Sorry, I slept with your boyfriends.
Just leave her. Just run away.
Rest in peace, Reddy. It just feels like this script has nothing going for it. There's not one original idea. There's just nothing interesting.
There isn't.
The church scene was about the coolest thing, the most interesting part of this film, and it feels like it was accidentally fun.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was like Clue. It was the father in the church with the candlestick.
Yeah, he almost beat it. He beat it up.
It would be so funny if they made a face, the alien's face, where he did look like all swollen, like he was all beat up. You know how when a boxer looks, their face after a fight?
Yeah, one of his eyes is swelled shut. And he's got like a little cut above his cheekbone.
His ear is all like swollen like a balloon. It would have been fun if they just really went all out. Like even the aliens started boxing, like doing some boxer moves.
Yeah.
And then there was like an accidental
It went ding, ding,
ding ding ding. Yeah. And it would have been like the church bells, like ding ding ding.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been perfect.
I love how we're more creative than the writer here.
Like the bell rings and he says, "Final round."
And then it becomes like WWE. The priest gets a chair and like throws it on top of him.
Yeah, and he smashes him through a pew. Oh shit!
This is the longest hell. An hour was way too long of nothing interesting.
Are not alone in this universe.
This is this the end of the movie?
This is the end of the movie.
Wow, this is some of the worst trash we've watched in this podcast. This movie had nothing going for it. I think the biggest issue I had is that there was nothing propelling the action from one scene to the next. The characters just did random stuff happened. It ended in a way that wasn't dramatic, and the whole thing just felt like tissue paper.
I think this is by far the worst movie that we've seen 2024. I would have to look into the list of all the other films we have seen in order for me to place it overall. This is pretty bad. I hated that I saw this. The script was really, really bad. I mean, the found footage scenes were kind of interesting with the mad scientist. I think he was the best supporting actor. The actresses knew that the weakness of the holy water or water kind of fell apart because they didn't even use it as a weapon. They didn't do anything. The characters were just boring.
Well, I think he nailed it where they didn't do anything. Nobody did anything ever. I think one of the scenes that blew my mind the most is they're all sitting there hiding in the house, and then she says, "Wait a minute, the window's malfunctioning," and then it walks up and exits the house. Just no story, nothing.
This is stupid. This movie was stupid. The whole prayer stuff was dumb. Every character was dumb. The redhead, yeah, I hated every character. They were written so poorly. The actors did a job, and props to them for doing the best they can, but the script was just terrible.
It's the character. It's not even that the characters were one-dimensional. The characters absolutely had zero personality. The only character with anything is the main character, who is the Christian girl.
She didn't do anything though. She was like every other character. She did nothing.
Well, and it's that like the traits that they did give her didn't have anything to do with the movie anyway, aside from the tenuous connection of my dad's a priest and we want to have a scene in the church. Why not? Like, why not do anything? You could do anything. Like, maybe have her believe that it is a demon, like her dad, and that it's holy water. And then why did we come to the conclusion right in the first act that the thing is weak to salt? Why didn't we originally think it was water? Or maybe it's originally holy water that damages it, and the Christian becomes convinced that it's a demon and that it's prayers, but then they later find out that no, her dad oversalts the holy water. Like, have some sort of reveal, maybe.
I hate this movie so much.
Technically, the lighting, I think, was fine. They used some garish lights, but they used them sparingly. They did what Red Letter Media calls for day for night, where it's very clearly a daylight scene, and you can see very clearly daylight shadows, but they darken everything. That's fine. I get it. You don't have any money. You can't shoot at night. Fine. The big blunder this movie made was not investing in better audio equipment because, one, we couldn't hear anything these people were saying. They're constantly whispering. And then when there's action scenes, it's blowing you out. Terrible mixing, terrible mastering, terrible audio. Get new sound engineers for your next project.
So I'm gonna mention the positive. I did like the alien CGI when it was there. I did like the spaceship when it was there. It wasn't perfect, but it is an indie film. As an indie film, it's pretty okay. The casting was pretty good. The actors saved this movie and made it tolerable. I was disappointed about the practical effects in this film. The deaths were so not scary. And the thing that really bugs me about this film the most is that it feels like it's clickbait of a film, because in the trailer it said, prepare for a vision of terror. I didn't get any of that through the entire 73 minutes. It wasn't scary. It was a rip-off of Predator.
I do agree, the actors were great in this. All of these performers, pretty good. The PTSD vet, his performance wasn't the best, but I think our three main ladies, the scientist guy, the priest, Those were all pretty good performances. The lighting's okay. Ooh, I run out of things to say pretty quickly of stuff I liked.
So scoring, acting, and Alien. That's the only
Okay, you know,
good things
the
that were on this
CGI.
movie. Oh, and the CGI. That's right. The CGI was pretty good. Pretty fair.
Surprisingly, the CGI alien I felt held its own. Normally in movies like this, you can like the CGI scenes always look terrible, and then you get the close-ups where it's in the rubber suit and it's all covered in slime. Usually that's where those kind of movies stand out. But the CGI, shockingly, for having no budget.
I would be embarrassed if I was in this movie. I'm not going to think about this movie much. I probably will forget it because I hated it so much. I'm going to give it 9 buckets of oil. This is pretty bad. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. No one. This is absolutely dumpster in the trash of a film.
Yeah, I agree. This is probably rating 9 buckets of oil for me. The major benefit this movie brings is that it really gives you a laundry list of things not to do. 9 buckets of oil, just, give us, you could have given us one scene. If there was one scene I could latch onto and really say that was worth the price of admission, and the price being just the 73 minutes I've invested, I would be way more favorable. But the boxing match was almost there. They almost had it. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's tragic, really. Give us a like, give us a follow. We love it. We're bringing you more oily trash content every week, telling you how to fix these movies, telling you how to make your own movies, telling you what's great in these movies, and talking shit on the ones that belong in the trash, which is where Alien Invasion belongs. Fuck this movie. Take care, comb your hair.
And remember to mace directly in that writer's face.
Bye.
Ouch, that was cruel.